This is day 41 of Journaling My Life online every single day until I graduate from high school. And today, the biggest idea I've been tackling with is this of separating what you do with what you want. And a very famous quote that some of you guys might know from the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, is that free will exists in the space between inputs and outputs, something like that. Basically what it's talking about is that as humans, our ability to choose our future comes from the fact that we can ignore what we want to do, which is the input from the outside world. Whether we feel hungry, we don't want to work, or for example, we get tired as we're doing exercise. And we're able to choose our outputs regardless of that. Obviously, there are some limitations you can't overcome, like if you're too hungry, you're going to die at some point. And I don't know, if you're too tired, you won't be able to lift the weight, regardless of how much you want to. But for the most part, especially for things related to work and this kind of long-term concentration, fighting against our natural instincts to take the easy route, all of that we have control over. And I feel like a really good frame for me that has helped me kind of focus on doing the things that I need to do, even if I don't really want to do it in the moment, is that the people who don't have self-control in life, the people who always lean into their wants, are literal children. Like the fundamental difference between a child and an adult, from not a legal perspective, but just from a human behavior perspective, is that a child is not able to regulate their wants. So if it wants ice cream, it'll cry until it gets ice cream, or until the parent drags it away. But for an adult, they should, theoretically, be able to control their wants and to deny themselves pleasure in the moment because they can see that in the long term, they'll gain something from not having the ice cream. And even though it's probably not the best mental health solution to the problem of forcing yourself to do something you don't really want to do in the moment, by comparing my childish wants to the future me, who I hope will be able to be disciplined and to control what I want and to have the freedom to not be a hedonist, I believe that it really helps change my momentary thoughts around wanting to work by kind of basically shaming myself in a kind of not so subtle way, by telling myself that if I don't do this thing, I'll be basically like a child.